Hey guys, John Lego Moore here with another Lego Nexo Night Summer 2017 set review. This is 70354. This is Axel's Rumble Maker. It has 393 pieces, 3 minifigures, or technically 2 minifigures, and 2 buildable characters, and it retails for $40 here in the United States. Here's the box of set, and the back of the box, and you also have 2 instruction manuals as well, which is pretty interesting. You get 2 manuals. So let's get on with our first figure up, of course, and that is our knight Axel. And he does have the 2017 design. He has that big axe, as you can see, which I'm going to take off because that's going to be needed for later. And you can also see he has his Nexo power in there, which is called Rock Twister. He also comes with another Nexo power, which is also called Drop the Beat. And then again, you can see just a better look at Axel. Axel's definitely a fan favorite character because of the way he's designed. So you can see the printing on him, and you can see the helmet. Move that face there, and then there's the alternate face on Axel. Then we have Axel's Squirebot, and this dark yellow helmet it has on is also found in the Ninjago City set from the Ninjago movie. But you can see he even has the same print as the Squirebot from before Axel had, and that face is the same one as the Claybot from the Falcon set from earlier this year. And he does wield an axe. Then we have the opponents. We have our Rogul, which this guy only appeared in Lance's Twin Jouster beforehand. He has a lightning staff and has the forbidden power known as Wrecking Wrath, which is pretty cool. He has it in his hand. And then again, just a better look at the head underneath and also his torso, and then the back print and alternate face on the Rogul. The Roguls are one of my favorites. I love the Roguls. I think they're so cool. And then we have our last one up. We have our Brickster, which is a different little build than before because it has the 2 holes instead of the 1 hole for the brick, and then has like the same face print as beforehand that we've seen earlier. So there's our Brickster. Now let's take a look at the Rumble Maker itself. So you can see it has 2 drills on each side. When you move the vehicle, you can see they move very well. They spin like really good. And you do have the this piece in a dark yellow orange color for the first time. You have these nice tiles to go around with it. You have some control panels in there which are printed on the brick. These, however, the windscreens and this design are stickered. You get some axe blades on there too, and you can also push this back for flight mode, but right now we have it in drive mode. So you can see we get some trans neon reddish orange there. We have a little bit of a track design with the vehicle, which I will show you that in a second. You can also put Axel's shield right here, so it fits on just like so. And underneath you can put his weapon for good storage. And again, just the design of it looks great. And then of course you can fit Axel just like so inside the Rumble Maker, and he can control that. So you can just see definitely, again, with the windscreen and all that, you have the dark blue elements going around with it, which is pretty good as well. And then you can also take this part off, and once you do that, which we'll take a look at that later, you can then advance it to flight mode, and once you do that, you can just push this back or actually, anyway, you push this back just like so, and then Axel would turn the other way, and the vehicle will fly instead, which is pretty interesting. I like how they use the drills as like, turbines. But the weirdest thing is with the tires. I don't really like that one bit with the tires. I think it looks pretty odd with the tires there. They do look good though when they're in normal driving range, but in flight they just look really off, honestly. But if you want to switch back, you just pull that back and then you attach this section on, which you can have the Squirebot pilot with those 2 printed bricks there, and you have the stud shooters on each side, which you can fire off just as such. And then what you can also do is You can also attach the Axle battle suit to the bottom of this and make it a tracked suit, which is pretty neat. I like that a lot. So the transformation gimmick there is pretty good. And once we do that, we'll take that off. This guy likes to take the pins all the time. So once you do that, you just roll back this into place, just like so. And Axel is ready to continue fighting the stone monster and trying to get the forbidden power back from the Rogul. So that is Axel's Rumble Maker. Overall, it's a pretty good set for $40. I just don't really like how they have the wheels when they're shown in flight mode. It just looks so off, honestly. But despite that, I do like how you can get Axel and you get his Squire-Bot and the Rogul are cool too. And some of the pieces are really cool. Like the drilling part works super well. And I like how you can combine elements with the tracked section for the vehicle in the back, which I think is really awesome that you can combine that with your battlesuit. But in flight mode, it doesn't really look the best, honestly. But I would say more so, I would wait for a sale on this one, honestly, because 40 is a little too much, I think, in my opinion. But like I said, you do get some good pieces, though. But really, I don't think it's exactly worth $40. But it's a decent set. Not the best set. I think probably my least favorite of the Nexo Knight sets of this wave, probably. Actually, no way. I think that and Aaron's Rock Climber are like them, but they're not exactly bad. They it just looks awkward with the tires when it's in flight mode. But otherwise, it's a decent set overall. But I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments and subscribe. Thanks for watching.